starting with our first session of this meeting, the prepared speech. And today's we have only one prepared speech. The prepared speaker is somebody who is like a mentor to me, who is an engineer by profession, who is boss, not my boss as well, and who will scold me after this meeting as well. I know that. So everybody, please welcome Likam Tadrup to the podium with the speech title, Vision Needs a Blueprint. Likam Tadrup, Vision Needs a Blueprint.
They say success begins with vision. Like having a vision of hitting the gym every morning. You got your active wear, you got your playlist sorted, you got the motivation sorted. But somehow you end up crawling through the Instagram reels, working out only your thumb. Hashtag relatable, right? Good evening, fellow Likums and dear guests. Our mind can interpret the image of success when the blueprint is laid in front of our eyes. That is only when the mind is thinking of achieving that goal. Otherwise, we are just enthusiastic optimists with to-do lists and zero clues what to do. And that is where we come up with a blueprint. Now, a few months back, I got a hard-hitting truth and hard-hitting lesson in this genre when I actively wanted to be the editor-in-chief of a magazine, The Spark 2024. Now, I have worked with the team beforehand. I had previous experience about how to structure an entire newsletter or a magazine and then ace that. So I was pretty much confident that I will just go out there, think for 5 minutes, and with a snap of fingers, I will get the printout, the blueprint done, all the structure ready. But as soon as I sat to think about how to start, my mind went haywire. I did not know how to start. I just got lost in the procrastination. Where to start, where to begin, creating my team, brainstorming ideas, getting all the structures done, getting the design of the cover, from where to begin. My mind went so haywire that automatically it went Control, Alt, and Delete. My mind gave up. But at the end of the day, while I was thinking what to do then I realized one thing. Creating a blueprint is not a singular job to be done. It requires an collaborative effort, a beautiful mesh of ideas, beautiful mesh of arguments, beautiful mesh of collaborations into designs, and beautiful mesh of different kinds of fun ideas, but not by a single person, by a team. And that is where I got to know that I have to learn to be a team leader because all this time I was a team member who was just waiting for when will my boss give me deadlines, when will my boss give me a direction how to go ahead. Should I go left or right or center? Where will I go? Now it is time for me to shift my thinking process. I am the one to give deadlines. I am the one to give the direction to my team, where to go, what to do, how to do. And that is the game. That is where the game changed. I was like, okay, let's sit, call my co-editor, editor, my design head, and all the magazine team members. I got them with me. I sat down with them, and I thought 30 minutes will take, like, we'll just take 30 minutes time to figure out the structure. Started 30 with 1 minute, and it went to 1.5 hours of conversation, what to do, what not to do. And that is what I was missing, the beautiful mess of ideas. That is what we can go ahead and say, yes, start is the only process of getting to the end. We started organizing different structures. At the very beginning, what we have to do, what we have to figure out what sections would be there, what fun elements we would add, what fun sections we would be adding it to spice the magazine up so that it is different from the previous versions. And so the members who would be reading through the magazine will feel very much refreshed and something new was offered to them. So we structured all of those things. We started jotting down, this is a nice idea, this is a good idea, because we also have to ask for the submissions from the members. So that's the reason why we started organizing, and it did not happen with one Zoom call. It happened with 10 Zoom calls. It happened with five G meets, and even we thought of, okay, let's just call him up and discuss with this thing only in 5 minutes, and it ended up to a 1 hour call. But at the end of the day, slowly, day by day, bits by bits, piece by piece, we were able to structure a blueprint. And that is where I got to know that what is called teamwork, what is called team of effort. The blueprint laid in front of our eyes. And you'll not believe me, after the blueprint is ready in front of our eyes, my team automatically got motivated that yes, now it is doable. Now we can do it. Now it can be achievable in the next level, and that to a level which can surpass the previous versions of the magazine. And we started doing that. And in this journey, I learned that whether if you have a really good idea, it will not go into a success story if your mind is not prepared for that plan of action. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a really good idea in your mind and it is getting hazier day by day, so you have to just do one thing. Take a deep breath, sit down, take a pen, take a paper, start charting out what you want to do, how you want to do, what is the plan goal. Then automatically your mind will set reminders for it. Because at the end of the day, remember this, success do not happen just by visioning. Success happens while plan of action is in action. What do you have to say, Hostra?
I totally agree with you.